Seventh Rule of Power, by Jeffrey, a deep dive into influence and strategy and self-transformation, right? So here I will start from the introduction, right? Why power actually matters. So here Jeffrey, a renowned professor at Stanford University, challenges, conventional leadership wisdom in seven rules of power, right? So he, argues that power is not dirty word, right? It's necessary force, for getting things done, advancing careers and creating impact here. This book is not about manipulation or ego, right? It's about strategic self-advocacy, visibility and moral courage, right? To lead effectively in a competitive world, right? So here the seventh rule, explained with depth and moral perspective. Get out of your own way, right? So the core insight is what? The core concept is what here? That most people sabotage their potential through self-doubt, imposter syndrome, right, or fear of judgment. So here Pfeffer, right, he's the author actually of the book, right? Pfeffer urges that readers to recognize their worth, right, and own their achievements. So here application is what here? That what we will gonna be apply in our life. What are the do's and don'ts here and don'ts here? That the application here, that stop apologizing for ambitions, right? Speak confidently about your skills and success. Reframe self promotions as a service, right? Not visibility. Helps others learn and grow. So the moral lesson and the moral education is what here? That true humility is not hiding your light, right? It's using it to illuminate others. So break the rules here. Core insight is what here? That conformity rarely leads to power. Those who actually challenge norms, questions authority and innovate are the ones who actually rise, right? So application is what here? That don't wait for permissions to lead, right? Challenge outdated systems, be bold in your ideas and actions. So the moral lesson is what here? That progress depends on principled rebellion, right? So here ethical rule breaking can be a catalyst for justice and innovation. Show up in a powerful way, right? Core insight here that is that the core insight here that people judge your competence by how you present yourself, right? Confidence, clarity, assertiveness create a perceptions of power which often becomes reality. Application is what here? That master body language, stand tall, make eye contact, speak with conviction, avoid hedging or filler words, right? So dress behaves in ways that signal authority. Here moral lesson is what? Perception shapes reality. When you carry yourself with dignity, you inspire trust and respect. Create a powerful brand here. Core insight is what here? Your reputation is your currency, right? Yeah, Pfeffer emphasizes building a personal narrative that aligns with your value and amplifies your credibility. Application is what? Share your story through blogs, podcasts, public speaking. Associate with respected institutions and mentors. Be consistent in your message and values. So the moral lesson is what here? Your brand should reflect your character. Authenticity builds lasting influence, right? So your network relentlessly. Core insight is what here? That power is actually relational, right? Relational. Okay, so strategic connection here, especially weak ties open doors to opportunities, resources and influence, right? So application is what here? Spend 8 to 10 hours weekly nurturing relationships, connect across industries and hierarchies. Okay, so be a bridge builder, introduce people, share resources. Moral lesson is what here? Generosity is networking creates a ripple effect of empowerment. Influence grows when you lift others. Use your power. Core insights here. Power compounds. When you use influence to achieve results, you attract more support, resources and opportunities. Application is what here? That act decisively and visibly, right? So leverage earning wins to actually build momentum. Align your action with strategic goals, right? So moral lesson is what here? Power used wisely multiplies impact. Leadership is about serving a greater purpose, not just personal gains. You will be forgiven, or forgotten for how you got there. The core insight is what here? Success often overshadows, success often overshadows the path taken. Pfeffer encourages leaders to focus on effectiveness rather than obsessing over optics. Here, application is what? Don't let fear of criticisms paralyze you. Obviously, prioritize results over perfection. Accept not just everyone will approve. Okay, that's okay, right? So here, and that's okay. Moral lesson is what? Integrity means doing what's right, not what's popular. So let your outcomes speak louder than your critics. Right. So your tactical takeaways, your actionable wisdom principle is what? Self perception matters. Action tips is what? Here, reframe your integral dialogue. Speak of yourself. With strength and pride. Be deliberately visible. Right. Use assertive language and confident non-verbal cues and in ambiguous setting. Right. Invest in social capital. Build relationships with people outside your immediate circle. Act swiftly and strategically. Use momentum to establish credibility early in any role of project. So the moral education embedded in power here, Pfeffer's book isn't just about climbing ladders. Pfeffer's book isn't just about climbing ladders. It's about ethical leadership, resilience, and purpose-driven influence. The real power lies in empowering others here, through your visibility and voice. So challenging injustice by refusing to conform. Right. So building legacies, not just careers. So the final reflection and the final verdict here, that power with purpose. Seventh rules of power is wake up, call for anyone who feels stuck, overlooked, and underestimated. Pfeffer's message is clear. You don't need permissions to be powerful. You need clarity. You need clarity, courage, and a strategy. Whether you are launching a YouTube channel or leading a team or transforming lives through storytelling, these principles can guide you to lead boldly, live authentically, and inspire deeply. So yeah.